Have you ever noticed that as you get older, you feel less inclined to socialize? There's a growing sense that being around large groups of people isn't as appealing as it once was. You might find certain conversations exhausting, or that you simply crave more peace and quiet. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. This natural shift is more than just a change in habit. It's a sign of profound emotional growth. In this video, we're going to explore 5 powerful psychological reasons why our social priorities wisely shift as we get older. This isn't about becoming antisocial or that there's something wrong with you. In fact, it's a sign of self-awareness and a deeper understanding of what truly matters. If you found this video uplifting, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content that celebrates a life of vitality at any age. 1. You cherish peace over noise. You cherish peace over noise. As the years pass, the hustle and noise that once felt exciting can start to feel more like a distraction. Small talk, gossip, and meaningless chatter begin to feel exhausting. It's not that you care less about people, it's that you value your own peace and quiet in a way you never did before. George, a 72-year-old, used to thrive on being involved in everything. But as he got older, he noticed his patience for noise and shallow interactions wore thin. He found himself gravitating towards solo walks and peaceful evenings with a book. He wasn't becoming antisocial. He was simply appreciating the power of silence. Our brain's tolerance for overstimulation naturally declines with age. Loud, chaotic environments become more mentally exhausting. This is a natural shift from craving excitement to seeking inner calm. Protecting your peace becomes more valuable than filling your schedule with draining obligations. This isn't loneliness, it's wisdom. 2. You prioritize quality connections over quantity. You prioritize quality over quantity. As time goes on, you begin to realize that what mattered in the past doesn't always matter anymore. The need to network, fit in, or maintain a large social circle starts to feel less important. Instead, your priorities shift toward what truly adds meaning to your life. Margaret spent decades being the social glue for her family and friends. But as she entered her 70s, she found herself craving deeper, more meaningful conversations. She began prioritizing the relationships that felt genuinely fulfilling, rather than those that just felt expected. Research suggests that as people age, they naturally begin to filter out connections that feel shallow. This isn't out of resentment, but because our emotional energy becomes more selective. You are no longer trying to keep up with fast-paced, surface-level interactions. Instead, you are making space for relationships that bring you peace and authenticity. 3. You protect your emotional energy. You protect your emotional energy. By the time we reach our later years, we've been through our share of disappointments and one-sided relationships. These experiences, even if they are in the distant past, shape how we approach people today. Robert, in his early 70s, spent his younger years always being there for others. He was the listener, the helper, the problem solver. But over time, he started to feel drained. He began to see that many of these relationships were one-sided. He was always giving, but rarely receiving the same support. This is a common experience called emotional burnout. It's why many older adults become more protective of their time and energy. It's not that they dislike people. It's that they've learned the hard way that not everyone deserves unlimited access to their emotional reserves. If you find yourself stepping back from certain relationships, know that it's not selfish. It is an act of self-preservation. 4. You no longer tolerate draining interactions. You no longer tolerate draining interactions. As you get older, your tolerance for unnecessary negativity, drama, and shallow conversations decreases dramatically. The things that once felt like harmless social habits, gossip, constant complaints, now feel like a profound waste of your precious time. Linda, a 68-year-old woman, spent years being patient with friends who constantly vented but never changed anything. As she got older, she realized these conversations left her feeling frustrated, not fulfilled. She found herself naturally walking away from interactions that didn't add value to her life. This happens because you develop a stronger sense of what truly matters. You no longer feel the pressure to be polite for the sake of it or to entertain negative people. The moment you stop tolerating negativity, many of those relationships naturally fade away. And in their place, you find you have more time and energy for peace, for joy, and for the things you truly care about. 5. You understand your time is precious. You understand your time is precious. At some point in life, we all begin to feel it, the awareness that our time isn't endless. This isn't about fear. It's a simple, powerful understanding that every moment is valuable and not everything is worth spending your time on. Richard, a 74-year-old man, spent most of his life putting off things for someday. He kept commitments out of habit and had conversations that felt more like routines. One day, he woke up and realized that someday was no longer a guarantee. This awareness changes everything. You stop feeling guilty for saying no to invitations that don't interest you. You stop chasing approval. You filter your time more carefully because you finally understand that your time is the most valuable thing you have. When you know time is limited, you naturally focus on what truly brings meaning. You're not being lonely. You're being wise. As we've seen, the natural desire for a quieter social life as we age is not about isolation. It is about freedom. It's the freedom to let go of unnecessary obligations, to choose peace over pressure, and to embrace the life you truly want to live, surrounded only by connections that are authentic and joyful. This shift is a natural part of life and a sign of deep emotional growth. It is the realization that your time, your energy, and your peace of mind are precious. Your life belongs to you. It is perfectly okay to prioritize peace and to let go of anything that doesn't add to your happiness. Here at Blessed Elderly, we believe in the power of shared wisdom. How have your own social priorities shifted as you've gotten older? What does a meaningful, peaceful social life look like to you now? Share your wisdom in the comments below. Your experiences are a gift to our community. If you found this video validating, please give it a like and subscribe to the Blessed Elderly channel for more content that celebrates a life of purpose and peace. Thank you for watching.